I'm co-owner with my wife, Catherine Haas, of the Earth Cafe and Deli. We really like being in the neighborhood and it being, these kinds of businesses seem to be more and more rare, when they are zoning now, city planning, it's like the commercial areas are very separate from the residential areas. So we just love the unique vibe of being in a neighborhood and people are walking and biking and just being part of the community, being close to where people are living and working. The way the food distribution network is now, food is constantly being shipped, imported and exported all over the world. I don't know if you've ever looked at a package of ground beef or something, sometimes it'll say may contain, it'll list up to like 3 or 4 countries that it could all be mixed together in there. So, these things that we can't grow here but are still a big part of our menu, bananas for smoothies and avocados for sandwiches and salads. And I think maybe some people that haven't been in here might have preconceived notions about who or what an Earth customer is, and it's really across the board. We get all types.
Oh, okay, well I lived here back in the day, back in the early 2000s, and I lived right around the corner, and there was excellent food, excellent coffee, and there were always people hanging out, either in the shop or in the back there. Before there was a garden, there was still plenty of outdoor area to hang out. It was kind of a hippie haven, I guess. We can just keep it like it is.
Just how it is?
Yeah.
So is it kind of like a purist thing for you, or is it like the way that they're doing it now?
I just think they've been able to manage to do it so far, the way that they're doing it. One of the things that they do is keep the wages low, so because people get more, they want to work here, so there's a benefit there of creating a social environment that you feel comfortable with. So that's one thing that helps them continuing to carry products that their clients ask them to carry, continuing to be kind of like a community center. So I don't know, as far as being competitive, I feel like they're keeping their prices as low as they can, and it's more of a, I think people feel good about shopping here, and it's a community space, and so, with the community garden in the back, and its longevity, and like I said, people have been coming here since 1969, so they're not going to stop coming here, and hopefully the owners will be able to stay successful because of that.
So for a while we were really the only natural food store, and people actually viewed it as a place to come get groceries. Obviously we had a smaller selection and the prices were a little higher, but people actually considered it a viable place to go buy groceries. And then when these bigger stores opened with the obviously more selection and lower prices, people stopped viewing it as that. So there was a time when it was kind of like, do we stop doing the grocery store? Do we just focus on the restaurant? Yeah, everything I've learned about business and management and the food business, I've learned a ton. And like I said, if you would have asked me when I was younger if this is what, where do you see yourself, I probably wouldn't have said owning and running a small natural food store and restaurant. So in this business, you get a few weirdos that want to maybe, hang out and ask you a lot of questions about, we have a large selection of bulk herbs and